everyone. This is Chris again with Virtual Firearms Association. And before we get started, go ahead and click on the links below. Take advantage of those free gifts that we have to offer. Free basic marksmanship class, as well as virtual targets that are downloadable that you can utilize at the range. Today's topic, I want to talk about increasing your accuracy now. If you're someone who has been to the range and you notice that your shots are going to the left, going to the right, going up, going down, pretty much going all over the place, there's a couple different things that you may or may not be doing correctly. So today I'm going to talk about a couple of techniques that you can utilize to help increase your accuracy now. Number one will probably be make sure you have the proper grip when you're holding your firearm. Make sure you have equal pressure on both sides of the gun. You're holding it firmly and your hand high up on the backstrap of that firearm when you are delivering that round downrange. Next, make sure you're having the proper stance. Following the same exact technique for the proper grip, make sure that proper stance is that you're having a firm base. So each one of those rounds that are going down, you're not impacted by the recoil. You're not bouncing back. You're standing there firm with your arms locked out while that round is going down range. Next is your sight alignment. Those sights that are on the firearm, the rear sights and the front sights, make sure that you have equal height, equal light on both sides to make sure that those rounds are going straight and not just shooting to the left or just shooting to your right. Next, make sure you are having proper breathing when you are also delivering these rounds. Each time you take a breath, you're bringing your shoulders up, you're bringing the gun up, it's moving every single time. So make sure you focus on your breathing. Make sure you're not doing too much breathing during each round, because that could be another way that each one of those rounds are going all over the place. Next is your trigger control. Make sure you're just not slapping each one of those rounds, slapping that trigger. That could be another way that the rounds are shooting all over the place. Make sure that you're taking your time, going smooth trigger press on each one of those rounds, and listening for that trigger reset before you're delivering that next round. Also, the follow through. That's another thing that I've noticed, that when a lot of people go to the rounds, they like to peek over to see where each one of your shots are actually being delivered to. Remember, once that round is gone and it went down range, it no longer matters anymore. It's gone, okay? So you peeking over isn't going to change where your shot is actually going. Just remember the following techniques for that next round. Just focus, your breathing, the grip, the stance, alignment, things like that. Focus on those things for each one of your shots instead of peeking over your target. Keep your follow through right where you were before. Last but not least is practice. This is the most important one out of every single one of these techniques. Most people aren't practicing enough. Take your time. You're not in a hurry. When you're practicing, speed is going to come along. I know it may seem like it's a lot to remember. Oh, I got to do this. I got to do that. Oh my goodness. How am I going to turn around and get these shots off? Believe me, speed will come in time and you'll develop muscle memory in order for you to be able to do this every single time without even thinking. We don't think when it comes to blinking. We don't think when it comes to breathing. That's just something that we do naturally. And firing your weapon should pretty much come and go the same exact way as that. So keep that in mind. Also, last but not least, I want you to remember that when you are practicing these techniques, make sure you are safe at your local range, and never point your firearm at anybody while you are practicing these techniques. It's important. Safety is paramount. That's the most important thing. Go home with the same amount of holes that you left the house with. And again, be safe, everybody, and have a good day.